My name's Alan Goff. I'm a youth in reserve physio and assistant to Ian Weston. Probably when John Finnigan's in the treatment room, he's probably one of the best guys to have in there, really, because you can always have a laugh with John and he's always up to something. And here's the best and worst of his career.
I think captaining the side to the playoffs, really, and the promotion campaign 2-3 years ago was probably the biggest thing for me. Captaining the side was massive for me, and something I'll never forget. Probably this season, really, just generally, just the injuries. It's the longest time I've ever been out with injury, and I think I've only played 11 games this season, and I think previous to that, I've probably my lowest in the season was sort of 35, something like that. So this season's been a real disappointment, and I'm hoping to put that behind me now and crack on and get a good season under my belt next year. It could have been one of the ones last season. I think the one in the Johnston's payment with my left foot against Shrewsbury, and there was another one against Leyton Orient at home from a bit further out on my right foot. But in terms of importance, I think the one in the playoffs against Rushden was one I'll always remember as well. Maradona was one I always admired. 86 World Cup. I think I was 10 years old, and he was the best player I'd ever seen, and a real inspiration, really, in terms of the skill and ability he had. But just a shame about the other side of his character. But as a footballer, I think he was probably up there with the best I've ever seen. I think going back a few years, you'd say Roy Keane, but at the moment now, I think you'd be quite happy with. I think you'd be quite happy if Cristiano Ronaldo was in your side, sort of on just wide of you. I think that'd be a nice outlet to have. But central midfield, I've always liked Scholes as well. I think he'd be a good partner to have as well. Cristiano Ronaldo by a mile. I think some of the lads in there were saying Torres is close, but I think he's got a long way to go yet before he gets as good as he. I think they're different players, but I think at the moment for me, Ronaldo, there's no question about it. I think we can finish another couple of positions up. If we could, 16th would be nice, because finishing 17th last year, it's a slight improvement again. So we always look for progression, and if we can finish a little bit higher than we did last year, that'd be great. So hopefully we can finish above 17th.